bad news, basically. But there's not really any proof that the Reapers actually exist. So, yeah, you don't really know what's going on. Saren gets kicked out of the Spectres basically because you found the proof. But he's not anywhere around. He's off somewhere in his big ass ship called called Sovereign, which is kind of this weird ship that no one really knows where it came from. So yeah. So now you have at this point you leave the Citadel. You have 3 leads where to go. One is Novaria, which has this matriarch who's an Asari. Matriarch Benezia, who's basically working with Saren. You can go to Therum to check in on the matriarch's daughter. Her name is Liara, so she's an Asari too. And you can go to Pharos, which there's been some Geth sighted there or something like that. So so yeah, that's about it. Like there's other like little planets that you can land on and stuff, but they're just like not part of the main quest, so I'm not going over those. So I went to Novaria first. Basically, they've been doing some experiments to try to control these aliens called Rachni, which are kind of like the aliens in the Aliens movies, as far as being like vicious and shit, and like extremely dangerous. And their experiments basically have not been going well. And you end up defeating the matriarch, and she tells you that Sovereign basically has the ship Sovereign. Wait, does she tell you it's the ship? Maybe she tells you it's Saren. Basically, he's got some kind of mind control / persuasiveness going, where she was trying to prevent him from doing all the evil shit he's been doing, but she ends up kind of falling under his control. But yeah, you defeat her, and there's a Rachni queen there. The Rachni were thought to be basically wiped out a while back, but apparently they had found like some frozen eggs on some abandoned ship that's been floating around a while, something like that. So the Rachni queen is is there caged up, and she talks to you basically, and I ended up letting her go. You can also kill her, but I ended up letting her go. And that seemed to have some consequence later, because there are Rachni at a couple spots later in the game. Where there probably shouldn't have been unless you release the queen, but maybe I'm just wrong about that. Maybe the releasing her didn't really do anything. Um, so yeah, Novaria down. Oh, and the matriarch, she tells you, yeah, she was brainwashed basically, and she gives you the coordinates for where Saren was going or something like that. It's a mass relay that you don't know where it goes though. Um, so I think you can go to it possibly right away. I don't know. It would make the game a lot shorter if you were to go to it right away. So I don't know if that's actually true or not. Um. So yeah, but she gives you like the coordinates or whatever for that, and that's pretty much it with Novaria. Then I go to Theorem. Liara, her daughter, is basically trapped in these Prothean ruins, and you rescue her. She's been studying Prothean stuff, and even has this theory that there was actually some advanced civilization before the Protheans. Um, but yeah, her idea hasn't been like accepted yet. So yeah, you get her in your party. I don't think there was anything really about talking to her about her mother. You might have been able to do that if you talked to her on the ship, but I don't think I ever talked to her. Because I mean, you killed her mom, and it's kind of seems like there should have been something there. Um, but not really. Um, so yeah, that was pretty much it. That was a real short section. Uh, so then I go to Pharos. There's been a bunch of death on Pharos and stuff, and it turns out a company on Pharos has been doing experiments with a mind controlling plant called thorian, and the Geth are kind of interested in the mind controlling shit, like with Saren, because of Sovereign's mind controlling ish powers. It's more like mind persuading, but mind control is like, yeah, similar. So, yeah, you end up killing a bunch of Geth. You end up killing the Thorian, and that's pretty much it there. I don't remember actually learning more about the main quest. Okay, then there's a place called Vermeer, which I think opened up after I beat Novaria, but I didn't go till now. And basically the council had some operatives out checking places out, and they got some kind of distress call from a team on a planet called Vermeer, which they couldn't really make out. It was kind of muddled up or whatever. Don't know exactly what the message was. So you go over to Vermeer. Saren has been